Hello, my name is Caitlin Smith. This is going to be my submission for our last assignment, our video reflection of our analysis of learning of the class. I'm outside right now, so if there's any weird background noise, it's why. There's no quiet environment where I live, unfortunately. Usually the most peace I get is at a Starbucks, and that's definitely not quiet to record a video. Anyway, first of all, I really enjoyed this class. I thought it was really eye-opening in a lot of different ways. So one thing that I didn't know before I took this class that I now know is the equity literacy framework as a whole. I'd never even heard of that before I got to this class. I had like that kind of idea in my head, but I never really learned about the depths that went into it and how far it goes in life and in every situation. I feel like a lot of us kind of touch the surface of the idea that the equity literacy framework brings about, but I've never at least, and nobody I know that I've talked to has dove that deep into it. And that's definitely one thing I will be taking with me in this class. And with that being said, one thing I can do now that I couldn't do before taking this class is recognize a lot of different biases that I would have never even thought about before in like every situation. Every situation, I feel like I'm a lot more open-minded, and I see different sides to a lot of things that I never even saw before, whether it be in a classroom, at work, in my relationships, like everywhere. And I think that that's really interesting, and I'm really glad that I got to take that from this class. I feel like I could teach others about the equity literacy framework and like all the different routes that you can take it and all the different like things that you can discuss within it, and how important the equity literacy framework is to implement in life in general, especially in this field of education and teaching, because I mean we want to grow minds of some equitable young people. That being said, the most significant challenges going forward relating to becoming an effective culturally responsive educator is going to be that. I myself, I'm going to do my absolute very best to educate myself in different cultures and different scenarios, different stories. Everybody has a different culture, whether they come from the same culture or different, in my experience at least. I feel like even if two people come from the same religion, from the same town, from even the same family, they have a completely different, their minds are different, if that makes sense. And I think the most challenging thing when it comes to being a culturally responsive educator is trying to learn about each individual student as much as you possibly can in that small amount of time that you're with them, because I feel like most teachers are with their students for a semester, a year at most, and I feel like it takes longer to get to know somebody than that, and we're supposed to kind of get to know our students as fast as we can in order to have an equitable learning environment. And I think that's going to be the biggest challenge, but I also think with the knowledge that we're getting from this class and the future classes, that will be a lot more doable. I think to overcome these challenges, I just gotta have an open mind and have the drive to want to learn more, and not, I don't know how to put it into words. Have an open mind, have the drive, and not give up on the idea of anything, learning new things, and just consistently like learn more every day, I guess is what I'm trying to say, if that makes sense. I personally, when it comes to furthering my knowledge, I just want more experience in the field, with people, hands-on. School's great, love school, love college, all that, but I feel like I learn most in person. I've been working with students and children for about like 2.5 years now, and I got my first job at a school district, very entry level, just with my diploma. And I've learned more in the couple of years that I've worked with kids than I've ever learned in, I feel like, one, my entire college career, and two, life in general. I learn a lot in school, but I learn more from those kids, and I think that furthering my education and committing to that is just, when it comes to multicultural diversity and social justice issues, is just being there and being understanding and committing to being understanding and being there, if that makes sense. Committing to being there and committing to being understanding while being there. But that being said, I loved this class. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great holiday.